Hello, this is Melissa Morrison. This is May 27th, 2026, and I'm documenting this because of Consumers Power. This is the very end of the property, the most eastern edge, and now I'm going to do a video along with all the work that we've done. This pole does not look very healthy. The person we bought this property from had owned it for 25 years, and they trimmed this line and serviced it 1 year prior to us buying it, which was 14 years ago, and they haven't been in since. So 38 years they've done it once. And they left a mess that cost me thousands of dollars to fix, which we only managed to get fixed a couple years ago. And it's just starting to grow the vegetation in the ground back. So you can see there are no ruts, there's no mess, and any brush piles we have are in a very specific spot, which I will document when we get to it. New branch that came down and hasn't been cleaned up yet. Trees are overgrowing and way taller than it, so I know that they do need to be trimmed. I am aware. A widowmaker branch that we took down on Monday, which was Memorial Day, because it was dangerous, and they weren't going to be working on that, but they were going to be working on the tree that it was on originally, because their power lines are real close and the branches are in it. So that little bit of brush came down with that branch. This is the bench that's at the corner of the North Road where it joins on to the Pond Road, which is what I'm walking down right now. Their line cuts through my property from top to bottom, the entire thing. And as you can see, we have cleared a huge swath at our own expense, our own money, for the last 10 years, fixing their mess and cleaning things up and trying to keep things more secure. But branches like those on that side of the tree, they didn't talk about this side of the tree, this side of the road, which is the north side, which is where they have the line. They focused on, they didn't really talk about much on the south side. Again, no ruts in the ground. That right there is the opening going into the North Road. We had about 5 or 6 widowmakers we also took down in there off that pond, that road, which we have taken down on Monday just to get them on the ground so they were safe. So if you see something like that in there, that's the top parts of it cut off and off the road so that it's able to actually get past through it, that we'll have to clean up soon. Again, road not ripped up, no ruts. No Russian olive through any of this, just a few of the wild roses, which the deer keep trimmed and don't seem to grow more than that. I would expect that cherry should actually be taken down. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. This is the top part of a cherry tree that exploded and dropped a few months ago. We have most of it cut up. We just have a few of those little logs to pull out. But that is where it exploded from. And we got it cleared off the road, or they wouldn't have even been able to pass through here. Power lines go right through the trees there. Again, this area, which on occasion is wet, has no ruts. This is some of our docks and things that we need to clear up, but there isn't any major brush thrown in there. We're coming up to the pond. Some of our trees are down in it, but the line goes that way. That one needs some trimming. The culvert's there. They said they would be doing that by hand. This is our drain that allows us to raise and lower the water safely to be able to clean the pond out. No ruts in the ground. No trenches left for water to gather to make the ground soft and the trees to rot. This tree branch drops branches all the time, and some of these big branches, when they come down, will take out the power line because it's right there. This is a spice bush, an understory bush that doesn't get any taller than this. It is safe to leave. This goes into the crossover road. That tree there is rotten at the base. It's got a notch in it, and the one behind it is dead. Both weighted this way. My bowling ball that's in marking this corner. Nice open clear area. Our brush piles that will not have anything added to it. Second spice bush to stay. Again, no ruts, ground not ripped up. We paid to have this road put in. It was a lot of money. There is road base carpet and road base on top of it so that it could handle heavy weight of the excavators and trucks coming in and out. Our area for our fireside circle are rhododendron bushes. Those are our brush piles, which are organized and in one specific place in season for our wood pit. Bunch of stumps and poplars that they wanted to come in with a cat track brush thing. Huge maple, I think, hanging its branches over the pole and practically in it. It's only a few feet from that pole. Again, our brush piles, not to be added to. Work that we're doing still. Our stacked risers of woods and our last bit of stumps and brush that we haven't had removed yet. This pole here, they were going to do all this by hand. We had a lot of rolls of fencing and T-posts that were in there that you can see the spot there. We took it out. We moved it all on the holiday weekend so that this line and the poplars could be cut back with the brush over to here since they're all connected. This is off the line. I'm just going to show you what the T-posts and fencing looks like so you know how much we moved so that they could do their work easier. which is there. Coming back towards the line, they also wish to butcher that larch tree that has nothing to do with the line, isn't in the line, and isn't more than 5 or 6 feet taller than the line. And it is definitely, the base of the tree is like 14 and a half, almost 15 feet away from the line. No branches touch the line, especially not up above. We cleaned all the trees out of there that could have done damage. This is my organic garden and orchard, which I have kept everything trimmed low. Did it by hand myself. That is a serviceberry bush that doesn't get much taller, and I trim it. My garden and my wellhead, all of our bushes and everything, all low growing, all kept trimmed. They intend to do some trimming on this front part, but I don't know when, and I don't know what yet. I believe they're going to do some of those branches up there. That poplar across the road, they've marked to trim it. However, it's nothing. And then this is our fenced area that is sorted.